Good morning. One of the first comments I saw this morning. I want to say thank you to all the women and men that liked and commented and reposted my rebuttals against men who don't want to see women succeed, live her best life because they haven't evolved. We got plenty of comments yesterday of men that their verbiage was about keeping women down. I need more and more women to understand the ones that don't see us, that don't value us. So that was an interesting day yesterday. So many of you, I felt us linking arms and creating a stance against men who just refuse to evolve. And this is their problem. And we will continue to make it their problem, especially against women's rights and bodily autonomy. Again, thank you to every one of you that stood up to these men. So many comments. This is what, and there was three of them, right? There was three of them all day yesterday, and every single one of them ended backing out because we weren't going to stop. This is the power of solidarity with just words, no violence. We are capable of so much more than we ever thought. Again, thank you for standing with me. We're standing together. We were victorious yesterday. So we're going to take that power to the polls. We didn't have to use violence. That is the biggest point yesterday was our voice. And when you put many voices together, these men are wrong. These men that haven't evolved. So it was interesting. It was quite the message. And we stood tall. So thank you. And I mean this with every fiber of my being. I see the ones that are not living their best life because they're still living under the patriarchy. And all we're going to do is bring attention to that. So women have a chance to grow into their own and discover their likes and their passions and what they want to do. We all have to work, and I get that part. How do we make a living but also have something for ourselves? That's not selfish. Self-care is not selfish. Those three men don't want us to drift into our own, come into our own, live our own. These are men that want us to live for them because they feel entitled to a woman. And they're having a hard time. They will not grow if we do not stand together. Every woman I know has been trained to just be a sex toy, to be a maid, to serve that man. We are people. That's all we're saying. We are people, and we will no longer degrade ourselves to men like that. We don't have to. We owe them nothing. We owe them nothing. Go get yours, women. When I say the patriarchy owes me a life, is exactly what I'm doing. Thank you, and I love you all.